Soulland or Douluo Dalu had been one of my earliest Donghua and probably the first 3D Chinese anime that I truly enjoyed watching. It has a decent amount of action, the animation isn't that bad and it just keeps on getting better, the characters are fun, and the world setting itself is just interesting and captivating. So today, I will be recommending you the top 10 Chinese anime which are similar to Soulland. But what will he do if the system of that world itself is restricting him? In any sense, its story is more of a Japanese isekai light novel on the surface, but how will he tread this new path in the unknown world will be purely influenced by Chinese clichés such as cultivation, martial arts, and many more. Stellar transformation. In a galaxy far away, there is a kid without innate ability to practice internal techniques. So, in order to gain the respect of his father, he resolutely chooses to follow the more difficult and painful path of practicing external techniques. Swallowed Star. One day, the RR virus of unknown origin appears on Earth and disaster strikes the world. The infected animals mutate into terrifying monsters and attack on a large scale. When humans faced destruction, they built walls and founded cities as humanity's last strongholds. The trials that mankind experiences during this period are called the Nirvana period. In such an extreme living environment, human physical strength also gradually evolved and developed, martial arts sprang up. And human physical strength was qualitatively increasing compared to before. And the best of them is called warriors. 18-year-old Luo Feng also dreams of becoming one of them. Right now, he was about to take the college entrance exam and face a choice at a crossroads in his life, but suddenly a monster attack affects the trajectory of his life. The first thing he had to face was the influence of the external environment which was exerted on him invisibly. Luo Feng's family's poor condition and difficult life. His parents could not give him more help and could only rely on his own efforts. In the end, under constant hard work, Luo Feng continued to explore his own potential and was recognized for his increased abilities and self-esteem. Not only that, Luo Feng not only shouldered the burden of supporting the family but also joined forces with other warriors of justice to face evil monsters, protect the land of mankind for the survival and development of better mankind. In the desperate situation of doomsday, can Luo Feng and the other warriors repel the monsters and successfully protect the human world? 100 years ago, on the battlefield of the Blue River, the last remaining army of the Empire of Light collapsed in the midst of demonic outcries. As the last field marshal and emperor fell, the chaotic world of the Western River no longer had a common ruler. Factions were formed and endless conflicts ensued. Military might became the only currency of survival, and the dream to reunite the lands became the sole goal of many rulers in the generations that came after. In the southeastern part of the land, a powerful faction with over 200 years of history, House Sichuan, fought off the demons to the east, defended against the House Lu Feng to the west, and contained the House Lin to the south. In order to accomplish their great ambitions and extend the bloodline of their family, countless heroes of Sichuan gave their lives in order to make this magnificent hymn come to life. This is a story about this legendary family and 100 years of their blood and tears. Geng Ji, a messenger of the heavens, has arrived in Zhaogu, which has been ruled by the Shang dynasty for generations. The current emperor, Zizhou, refuses to bow his head before the gods, and declares to the messenger that he will no longer accept the tyranny of the heavens. The gods do not take this kindly, and soon, the emperor of a neighboring land, Wu Jifa, leads a crusade against the rebelling Shang. During the battle, the Shang forces are vastly overwhelmed, and just when the capital is inches away from being taken, Zhou joins the fight.